Most traders just show up and hope for the best. Me, I don't do that. My edge starts with preparation, mapping out key levels, and building out a game plan. In this session, you'll see exactly why these are the characteristics of profitable traders. You'll see this process unfold on a step-by-step basis. And by the end of it, you'll see why preparation and discipline is what separates a profitable trader from an unprofitable one. We've got about 15 minutes until the market opens. This is our pre-market analysis, just going to fly through it really quickly. So our market type, we're bearish at the moment. We had a major market structure shift on Friday. Yesterday we were trying to buy the market from our level of demand. Has external liquidity been taken? It hasn't. So at the current moment in time, we've got conflicting market conditions. This is when stuff like this occurs, we most likely don't take a trade on the day. What's the conflicting analysis? We're trending downwards, so we're in a downtrend, but we're trending into an area of demand which is directly above our liquidity area. That's this area right here. So we're not allowed to, as part of this system, we're not allowed to sell the market into demand. It doesn't make sense. You have to, obviously a demand area is an area where you buy at, so you can't sell the market into the demand. So our sell positions are taken off the table today. We're not allowed to take sell trades. That being said, because we are in an area of demand, we can look for positions to try and buy the market up. So what I've done, I've marked out our London session low, which is right here. We swept that, and then we've also got our previous day's lows right here. Previous day's lows. So we've got our previous day's lows. We swept our London session liquidity. So if we can get one more confluence, which is for this to rally higher into this open of the session, if we can get this to shift structure on the next candle, we would be permitted to take a buy trade in an attempt to target this area here. And this is our London session highs. Because if we're in a downtrend, we should majority of traders will be trying to short the market down. So at this current moment in time, we have opportunity to potentially look for a buy trade. Alright, seems like we're getting some buying pressure coming to the New York Open. Obviously we've got just over 2 minutes to the open, so if this candle closes green, I will get long. I mean, it's perfectly fine to not take a trade today. Obviously a lot of people would be upset that they missed a bit of a 300 pip drop. For me, it's not really that deep. You know, you can't catch every single trade. What I do want to say though is, if we do get some sort of a rally, it just doesn't seem like we're going to take a trade today actually, because even if we do get a rally, we need the market to close above here, and I don't know, I just don't see it happening. At least we can say we've closed the gap, but the market's got a lot to do for it to close above here from where we currently are. Alright, so we're seeing another push in price. Seeing another push. Is it going to be enough to get us bullish? I completely doubt that, but you never know what happens. The last 5 minutes of every candle is always the most aggressive, because that's when institutions are trying to make their mark. So let's see what happens over these next couple of minutes. This is going to be the most important part of the day. If we can get a green candle closing this candle, if we can get this candle to close above our previous day's highs, which is this candle right here, we should be able to see the market, begin its ascent. Another reason why you should never ever buy, you should never ever sell into a demand area. It is not ideal. Alright, I've just executed long, 100-point stop loss. This is my one and done trade for the day. this next candle, I want to see it just break through completely. I don't want to see any rejection back into the gap. I want to see it break through completely. Alright, so I'm up about 1R. Not sure if you can see that, but I'm up about 1R on this position. I'm only targeting 2R. That's the main thing you want to do. Alright, we're beginning to approach my target, so as soon as we hit the target, I'm gonna call it quits for the day. It's not too bad. I hope you lot made it all the way to the end. I hope you found value in that. As you can see, I only took a 2-to-1 trade today. I just passed the phase 1, so this is a phase 2. Gonna get funded again, another 300k in capital, and that's why I closed out the positions at just 2R. What I would have usually done is I would have let the trades run. I'd have taken off partials and let the trades run. As you can see, this trade would have been massive today. And obviously, if you've been following my videos, if you've been joining me live, I told you guys yesterday that I was expecting a massive move bullish today, yesterday and today, to target our external liquidity. So that's what we're looking at over the rest of the week. But nevertheless, I hope you found value in the content. Definitely hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to join us live every day of the week, Monday to Friday at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time.